Welcome back, everybody, to the Red Room. So today we have Sleep Token Granite. I'm hearing very good things about the song. Again, no expectations. I just did Chokehold. That is definitely going on the fucking playlist somewhere. That'll probably, honestly, if I can cut it, I might make that my alarm. It's been Ozzy Crazy Train for like the last, 20 years. Um, but I think I'm getting kind of stale to it where I hear it and I don't wake up. I just hear it in my dream and hit the snooze button to keep going. But no. So I'm anxious to hear it. I'm gaining more and more and more and more respect for Vessel's vocals. His vocals are impeccable, super clean. I don't think this is going to be any different, especially being off the same project. Uh, Take Me Back to Eden. Um, I'm excited to hear what's going on with this. Uh, so let's get into it. Right? Oh no, I hit the mic. So let's get into it. Sorry, apologies. Mic volume warning. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Okay. From the jump. No ambient lead in. All right.
Sulfur
Mm.
on your breath,
Mm.
granite in my chest. You will never have to talk about it.
I'm liking the synth in the background already. Already.
Fury, true damn late. Reason dislocates, and you'll never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it.
I fuck with this.
I was more than just a body in your passenger seat.
Ooh.
You were more than just somebody I was destined to meet.
Ooh.
See you go half blind when you're looking at me, but I am
Ooh. Okay.
between the second-hand smoke and the glass on the street. You gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need.
Ooh.
When you sit there, acting like you know,
Okay.
acting like you only brought me here to get below me.
This is a playlist already, bro. Everything else is just customary at this point. Clean vocals, always clean vocals. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And I love the way they keep it flowing, they keep it going, they keep the layering clean. Ooh, that synth changed up in the background. I love it. Or they added a layer, not changed up. That was clean. That was clean. I resonate with a lot of the lyrics in the song, going through bad relationships or just not people not being very clear about what they want. I resonate with that. Ooh. Did they just fucking snap? Literally. That 3-chord circle reminds me of Chainsmokers. Cause they do that all the time, bro. All right, man. I need y'all like. So this is my beef, right? This is my current beef, and the only beef I had. And I had the same beef with Chokehold, right? Y'all got like 10-minute songs or like 8-minute, 7-minute songs. I need that throughout. I need that throughout. I needed more of this. More, and I get it. I get it. Less is more, right? Um, but me personally, I like being able to vibe out to a song, vibe out to the instrumental, vibe out to the layers that you're building in the background, appreciate the layers that you're building in the background. And the way that happens sometimes I was a very big Prince fan growing up too as well. Um he would always add something new the next cycle, or he would take something away, or he would fatten it up, or he would always do it was always something next coming. And the way you got to appreciate that is because the song was so long that you were able to hear the transitions. And I understand that that's not really today's music. Everybody is a 2.5 to 3 minute, 4 minute song formula. I don't necessarily like it because I like the music, the musicianship of the music, and I like to be able to appreciate that. More so, why I think in a prior video I said I appreciate Dave Matthews Band and things like that, because their songs were Dave got his part, and then the musicians got to go off, and you got to hear them go off. The drummer, the saxophonist, the bassoonist, everybody, the violinist was crazy for that band, and everybody just got to go off and basically have a jam session, right? I know a friend of mine who hates Dave Matthews Band because it just feels like a jam session. I don't give a fuck. That shit is great. From a musicianship standpoint. Um, Even though people hate Dave's like blurred chords or whatever. But all in all, man, this was fire. This was fire. This was fire from the beginning. There was no slow lead in. It was just, and again, as somebody who has been in bad relationships, toxic relationships, relationships where you don't feel appreciated, relationships where communication is off, I immediately understood what he was talking about and gravitated toward those lyrics. Um, Immediately. And the tone in which he said it also gave you the vibe of what the situation was. Um, because that's important as well, right? Not just the lyrics. It's not what people say. It's not what you say, but how you say it. Same thing. Um, Everything just, yeah. This definitely felt like a good relationship breakup, or you had me and you lost me, or you don't think you need me, but you really, really do. You do need me. Because I'm great for you. I won't say I could fix you because you can't fix anybody that don't want to be fixed, right? But I could be a compliment. You know what I'm saying? You say I'm not what you need, but I am. I'm everything you need. I'm everything you need to get everything straight and situated. I'm everything you need to kind of progress forward. I'm everything you need. Period. I'm definitely gonna come back to the song. Might even send it to somebody. But no, this was a fire track. This was a fire track. So far, again, I've had no misses on this album, Taking Me Back to Eden. It's the only one I've listened to so far. Um, or the only songs off this album I've listened to, period, from Sleep Token. So I'm excited to keep going forward. I still have the title track to listen to. I still have some other ones that people are talking about. Rain is something that somebody was telling me to listen to. Um, and then I don't know how that might be a long process, but I heard the album's not that long. So I may do, after I do all of that individually, I may do a one time just listen through to kind of get the vibe and the storytelling of how the album shapes up, because I don't know what track order is going on with this album. I don't know what comes what or what comes next. I'm just trying to excuse me, I keep covering the mic. I'm just trying to get in a feel for the songs individually as standalone, and then maybe I'll go back as a maybe I do it on my own time, or maybe I'll do it on the channel. Depends on what you guys want. I don't know if you guys want to sit through that and just listen to the entire album and I obviously it won't be a first listen to, and I kind of probably should have did that first, but I don't want to do that, and then people not want that long of a content video. So individual works. So, but if you guys want that, just know that I've probably listened to most of the songs on the album at that point, and I'm just trying to get a feel for how the album plays out throughout the storytelling in the album, because I don't know, these songs feel like they can be storytelling um, songs, right? I know Coheed does that. I'm a very big Coheed fan. They position their songs to tell an album. I know Kendrick does that. For those that listen to rap or hip hop, Kendrick is a good storyteller with his albums as well. Um, so if you guys want that, let me know. Just say so in the comments, and I'll try to put that together. Um, but all in all, man, this was fire. This was fire, and I can't wait to hear more. And this was a little bit of a different thing because it did get the switch at the end, right? But most of it was centered in that synth rhythm, which was fire, by the way. The way they use the synth is like a bass line, crazy work. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to hear more. Can't wait to hear more. Going to hear more. I'm going to put some more on the list. There's another song that's like D. It's a bunch of letters. DY. I can't think of the rest of them, but I'm gonna check that out too. Um, and somebody also suggested. Actually, I won't say somebody. My brother also suggested. Are you really okay? And he said, just be prepared. I don't know what that means. Um, he didn't want to give it away, but the title of the song sounds somber. Um, so I don't know what I'm getting. I mean, I feel like I know what I might be getting. Because every song on the album can't be upbeat, right? Um, but I don't know emotionally how it's going to make me feel and react. So we'll get into that and when we get into it. But thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you. I appreciate the time. I appreciate the energy. I appreciate all the feedback. I've been getting lots of feedback, and I thank everyone for that. That being said, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell up top so you know when I drop. That's a bar, by the way. And I ask everybody to subscribe or at least comment or give a like or whatever, just because it helps the channel grow. It helps me get and reach different audiences. It helps me reach different algorithms. Whenever you comment, whenever you like, whenever you subscribe, it tells the algorithm on YouTube that, hey, people are actually interested in this content, and it stretches it out to different areas, and now more people are able to come in and join the conversation. More people joining the conversation means the channel grows, meaning I can do different things. When I do album or when album releases do happen, I can do a full album release on Patreon or whatever, or some of the videos that may get blocked here can go over there as opposed to not seeing them or doing them at all, which is tragic, but it is the way that YouTube works. So I don't know. I would just like to grow the channel organically, but I definitely want more eyes and attention to what's going on here. Just because I like the interactions, I love the conversations. Every comment that has been sent my way over the last 2 weeks, I've answered every single one. I'm just excited for you guys to join me on the journey, no matter what this journey is. And again, I think I said in the last video, failure has presented freedom. Um, was doing Kpop. For those that don't know, I was on the Kpop channel, Redemption 46, and I was also on another Kpop channel, Sushi and Popcorn. And they were pretty successful. And I know at one point on Redemption, we had what, 60K, 70K followers, and we were just knocking things out. But the partner in which I was doing videos with passed away, and I just couldn't sit at that panel and I couldn't sit at the panel, right? Um, so I moved on to a different channel, and it didn't really work out there just because things changed in my life, and I needed to be home more, and I couldn't be there all the time, and they didn't like that. So I was like, okay, well, I got to take care of, my family, my daughter. Things changed. She moved in with me, whereas before she was with her mom. So I need to be home to take care of her. I need to be home to be a father. I'm a father first. I have no problem with that. I enjoy that. So that's where we're at. And so in that regard, it's much easier for me to do it here. Did the camera just move? That was weird. Yeah. But hit the notification bell up top so you know when I drop. And until I see you again, please be safe out in this world because it's getting wild out here. It's very crazy. So please be safe. And until I see you again, peace.